Hey folks, this is Vagrant. Welcome back to Starfield. In the last video, we finished off the Ryujin questline. We changed our bay again, although, as you can see, Andreja is once again stuck underneath the ship. But man, it looks so cool that I think it's worth paying the price. I've leveled up a couple times, so we're going to spend some points, although I'm not totally sure on what. I think I do want to maybe get some stuff down here. I want ship command. I want leadership at least 1 point. Probably not the others. But that means we need to spend more points in this stuff. And I don't know if there's anything I actually want in any of this stuff. Well, I guess we could take the ability to pickpocket, just so we have the ability to pickpocket, right? That's 1 point. And then 40% weapon damage is loads, but no companion or crew just sounds boring. I guess we could take bribery as well. Alright. Not thrilled about this. And then we just need to spend 1 more point. Maybe in scavenging, I guess. More ammo. Extra aid items. Or something like that. I don't like things that, you know, control enemies, really. It's not really my kind of thing. So I'm probably ignoring most of that. We'll probably put a point in scavenging or commerce, and then we can move down here. We can also, of course, put points in our weapon systems. Both of those have been maxed out, and I think our shields are... Well, I think we'll probably say level 3 for the shields. But, yeah, alright. Oh, we also need to level these up as well, of course, eventually. That all sounds like future me problems, however. So, for now, we are going to head over here. We're going to Aggie's, because it's time for our quest for Andreja. Try to find the 2 people she left behind when her smuggler group got attacked by Varun zealots. And that's interesting to know. She, of course, I'm not sure she's ex-Varun per se. She definitely doesn't talk about the Great Serpent in the past tense. I get the feeling that Andreja's maybe still into the whole Great Serpent thing, which obviously is good for me given my Great Serpent, I'm sorry. But it sounds like she's still a member of that. Of course, the smugglers she was working with wouldn't know that.
Over there. Tourist?
I give him 3 minutes before the smell chases him out.
Oh, it's genuine stretch in the nostrils there.
I've never actually been down here. This is the stretch. This is like the slums area. But she, of course, was attacked. Oh my god. Lovely. She, of course, was attacked by Varun people, by zealots. So that's interesting. I wonder how that feels to her. This is a cool little place. Got a little shop over here. Oh, that is Aggie's, actually. Let's have a little poke around before we go in. This is Deimos's court.
I have spent far too much time here. I do not recommend it.
I feel kind of bad for Coma.
No, we'll take
I'm pretty sure something really bad happened to him in the past.
Coma?
The Jansons. But no way.
You look like passing up real people for UC transplants. Right. There you are.
Okay, Coma. You found me all right.
Oh my god. What's going on?
I'll have what you're having. I'll have what she's having.
You? I can't believe it.
He is an amazing laugh. Mooch.
I wanted those who use a lot
No,
of
not
money
you.
and possessions to feel good about my
Is
life.
anyone going to talk to me? Sammy?
Go easy on Coma, okay? Everyone mocks him because he's usually spaced out. But I think deep inside, he's in a lot of pain.
How you two doing?
Great, I guess. Coma's riding high.
See that?
As in on drugs. I was trying to put it politely. I mean, I get it. We're in the slums. It's not the first time I've seen that. But with him, it's pretty much every minute he isn't working in the fields. His whole life is just work. Get high and sleep.
I knew people like that at university. You should confront him.
Tried it already. He won't talk about it. In fact, it just makes him hit the stuff that much harder. The best I can hope for now is that he'll find some way to pull himself out of it. Guess that's just life in the slums. You either survive it or you don't.
Is Mooch your friend?
Kind of. He crashes at my place. But man, he could stay too long. I kind of want to tell him enough is enough. But I don't need that drama in my life right now.
Good chatting with you.
Aw, you're leaving?
Oh, I'm sorry, Sammy.
Gonna crash at Sammy's for a week. Can't beat free room and board.
Mooch. Stop mooching. That's why he's called Mooch. It's an interesting little area. I've got to imagine there's some
Thank you
quests.
for saving my husband. I was so scared.
Oh, I saved your husband. Check me out. Don't even remember doing it.
If you're looking for work, Mayor Cartwright might have something. Or point you the right way.
We left
Marco.
Sidonia. Even after all this time, we're still living hand to mouth. Nothing ever changes, no matter how hard I try.
I'd like to help you and your family.
We've been given as much charity as I can stomach. Without the Low House, I mean, there's something, but it's a hell of a thing to ask.
I really mean it. I want to help you.
As dark as things are, there are so many good people out there. Simone, my wife, has got a cousin, Milena Exelrod. Truthfully, I never much cared for Milena. But she runs freight, and I know her routes sometimes take her this way. Milena is family. Might be she'd do something for her kin. I'm looking for a job, and I'll do anything. Well, anything legal. Milena's United Colonies, like us, and I know she's got problems of her own with Aquila City.
He looks like Buzz Lightyear if things had gone a little bit worse, you know.
You are an answer to our prayers. Milena called Simone yesterday. I'm pretty sure she's still in the system. Just giving me any hope. It's a lot.
Okay. That's a couple new little missions picked up, which is cool. Just saw something very exciting over there in the corner, but we'll work our way over there slowly. Looking for anyone who's got a real person name. Honest Earl's Alien
Ever hear the one about
Extravaganza.
The orphan and the platypus? Funny stuff. Can't really remember it.
Step right in, ma'am, and feast your eyes on the marvelous attractions of Honest Earl's Alien Extravaganza.
I can read the sign.
Earl, let's chat.
I'm surprised
Of course
there's a
you
place
can.
like this
But
in
can you
Aquila.
believe your senses?
I can't, Earl.
Creatures great and small from the furthest reaches of the settled systems. Welcome, welcome. Let me ask you a simple question, friend. Are you prepared to see something so wondrous and strange that you're sure never to forget it?
Tell me more, Earl.
With pleasure. We got animals from the deepest, darkest corners of the settled systems. What you'll see will delight and amaze. Just a modest fee, and you can feast your eyes.
How modest are we
I envy
talking?
you, truly, for this opportunity.
Okay, it's 10 credits.
Step right through this door and take as long as you like perusing the menagerie. Oh, and please don't attempt to feed the creatures. In fact, it's best if you don't touch them either.
For 10 credits, I'll do anything.
Yes, right here, right now.
Oh, God, I'm
Things
tired.
you would never see in a million years for just a small price of admission.
Oh, I can actually take... Oh, wait. Oh, still... That was not stealing. That one is. That's unusual. Neither is that.
Come right in.
Weird combination. Okay, is that... What bone is this? Why is there a gigantic penis bone? Okay. Oh, it carries on a little bit. Okay. I mean, it's clearly just glued together skeletons from various creatures. Something in there. Hello. Oh, I feel bad for them. I want to break them out. Can I break them out? Look at it. Poor little thing. It's like a giant fish dragon. Doesn't deserve to be living in such shoddy conditions. Can't see a way to get it out. Hello. Do you want freedom? Cute. Alright, Earl, I want to buy your animals.
It'll be nice to see some animals.
Honest
in
Earl,
person.
that's what folks call me. You know, You don't just get a name like that by accident. If that's your attitude, then please remove yourself from the premises and make way for the other customers.
Oh, sorry, Earl. Oh well, it's worth a look, I suppose. Just made me sad, if anything. All right, let's go to Aki's.
It amazes me that anyone would spend credits on this instead of taking a trip to see real alien life.
It was 10 credits, Andresia. I don't need your goddamn attitude, okay? 10 frickin' credits.
My husband and I work hard to feed Aquila City. Doing the right thing is tougher than doing the easy thing.
ain't safe
but
enough
it
to
always
farm
works
Axel
out
King,
better.
how are you not a porn star?
I feel more like a robot tank.
I'm not convinced he isn't. You can't be called Axel King and not be into porn, at least a little
I
bit.
hope Milena can help us out. If you make the trip to her and turn up nothing,
It's a child. Right, Aggies. Here we are. Are you Aggie?
Excuse me?
Excuse me? No, you're an EM weapon specialist. You're Aggie.
Ethan handles all the orders.
Oh, okay.
He is not here. I am disappointed, but relieved somehow.
Hey, you should try somewhere else.
No. This is the only place he would be. I know him well enough to know that. Someone here must know more. We should inquire about him.
Okie dokie.
This bar may be tougher than you can handle.
Doubt it. Looking for Erin Bascom.
You ain't here looking for Erin.
Huh?
She is.
Hello, Aggie. I was unsure whether you would remember me. It has been a long time.
I ain't likely to forget you anytime soon.
You dealing with me, Aggie?
Don't try to play tough with me. I ain't got the time or the patience for it. She didn't ruin Aaron's life enough the first time, huh? Back for more?
Ruined his life? How dare you?
Did she tell you what she did to him? How she left him bleeding on some godforsaken rock in the middle of nowhere?
You'd like to know he's safe.
Now, after all this time, you could have dropped in any time in, the last 9 years or so. Maybe that wouldn't have been too convenient for you, though. Aaron sat in that corner for years, scared of his own shadow, convinced the damn zealots were coming back to finish the job. The few credits he had to rub together that didn't get spent on drink, he spent on setting himself up someplace where they couldn't find him. Wouldn't trust anyone that walked through the door. Only ever talked to me when he was drunk enough.
Clearly you care about him. We do too.
If either of you cared, you wouldn't just be showing up now. Aaron ain't been in here for almost a year now. Showed up one day saying he'd gone and got himself set up on Hyla too, thanking me for letting him stay here so often. It was the closest I'd seen him to happy in I don't know how long. And that was it. Never came through the door again.
Did he ever mention me?
You mean, did he blame you? That's what you want to know. I know guilt when I see it. Don't try and deny it.
Fine. Did he blame me?
No. Believed you were one of the good ones, right up until the last time I talked to him. Me? I don't think your kind has good ones.
My kind?
I know what you are. You take your holier-than-thou bullshit and your great serpent and shove them.
You dare insult me like this when I have come to you asking for help. I should kill you where you stand.
This isn't what everyone would want.
You're right. We should focus on finding him.
Well, this has been so much fun. You see Aaron, you tell him I got a bottle of his favorite stashed away if he ever shows up again. But honestly, I'm hoping he doesn't.
I wish I had thought to check on Aaron's...
Aggie is,
You need something to ease the pain.
Aggie.
Set you up. Might not be the biggest selection in town, but our liquor gets the job done as well as any. I can guarantee you that.
It's a gang tattoo, Ethan.
Good eye. It's not something most people pick up on.
Oh, I'm also
I grew up in the stretch.
of such a
and I
persuasion.
hated it. I was ready to do anything to get out. Gang called the Mad Dog sent some recruits. I signed up. Did a lot of things I'm not proud of. Those days are over now. I got out. Aggie gave me a second chance. I intend to make the most of it.
Which can't be easy to come by when you've got a goddamn
What's your
skull on your face. Is there anything going on in here? Ezekiel.
You must be a tourist. A killer look.
No, go away.
And you put in that
Make your way.
Not gonna work on my ship now, are you, bucko?
Hey, you're a damn sight more reliable than my last bartender.
That's because rumor has it if I don't stay on your good side, I'm liable to lose a body part.
Well, I can't have any more crew members anyway because we don't have the. It's like my ship can take 7 people, but we can only have 4. It's funny because your ship can go up to like 14 people or something like that. I've seen people with ships that can hold 14 people, but you can only ever have 8 anyway. So what's the point? I've got. Wait, what? I've only got Sam and Barrett. Why do I only have Sam and Barrett? Okay. Vasco. Ship. Well, I think I changed the ship at one point. Oh, I can only have 3 at the moment. Oh, right, okay. We must have put Andreja on at some point because I couldn't find her again. Alright. Okay, what are we doing with our lives? We are going to talk to Andreja, is what we're doing. Oh, she followed me up there like a maniac. Andreja! Let's just chat on the roof like normal people.
We have something to go on, at least. I am grateful that you showed some compassion, despite that woman's attitude. I do not have your patience.
Does it seem like the right thing to say?
You are more diplomatic than I would be. One more reason I am glad to have you with me. I am eager to reach Hyla too, and speak to Aaron. Perhaps there is something we can do to help him. Provide him a sense of safety.
Okay, let's do
May
it.
you find favor in all things.
Catch a smile. Okay, let's go to Hyla 2. Which is Aaron's camp. There we go. Unexplored route, apparently. Not sure that's the case. It's clearly not the case. I don't know what that was about. Spooky. Just saw something pop in. Okay. Oh, there we go. I knew there was something here. Alright, come on then, bucko. I'm not sure you're ready for what I've got, for what I'm bringing, if I'm honest. Alright, okay, there's 3 of them, which is a little...
Target's engine is down. Easy.
So you can maybe see the difference in strength from where we are now to where we used to be. I didn't know you could destroy asteroids, by the way.
Engine down.
Woo!
Bye-bye engines.
Okay. We are a little bit stronger. Yeah, just a little bit stronger. Jesus Christ. Where are we going? Aaron's camp. The difference is mad. Shield capacity is huge. Damage is huge. Awesome. Okay, I'm not going to worry about ship upgrades for a little while. We don't need them. It's fine. I would still like to chase some of the hubs around. Bloody hell. I'm so tired. Hey, it actually works for once. Hey, Vasco.
How can I be of service, Captain?
We should be on our guard here. If we could detect the camp from orbit, it means others could too. And I have no idea what fortifications he may have. When we arrive, would you let me speak to him first? I think that is important right now.
Sure.
Thank you. From what Aggie said, it sounds like he has been rather paranoid for years now. That, too, I fear, is my fault. Let us proceed slowly and carefully. I do not want to antagonize him.
If only the quest hadn't updated with defeat the zealots. It's funny, in the UK, if you said someone's Aggie, it means they're aggro. And if someone's aggro, it means they're, you know, being aggressive. Fun fact. Alright, this is our first opportunity to try out our new big boy scope on our new sniper rifle. Very exciting times. I need to get it. Bear with me. This boost pack sucks if you don't have much power. If you've got a lot of power, it's exceptional. How are we doing for levels anyway? Did I level up? Oh, I did level up. How important? How much do I want ship command and I want leadership. It's the only ship that can never sink. A leader. Do I really want this? Well, what else am I going to get? I mean, obviously we can get points in marksmanship, which is great, and eventually sniper cert, which is great. We can level up our weapon systems, which is great, but I don't know if we need that. I guess there's nothing else that's like calling out to me, really. I wouldn't mind armor pen as well. Well, let's keep going over here. So we're going to put a point in scavenging, I guess? Commerce? Well, we're not buying anything for commerce, so... Persuasion I can't do yet, otherwise I'd probably put it in persuasion. Scavenging it is. Not my favourite skill tree, must be said. Careful, Andreja. We're going ninja mode here, right? I very specifically took a weapon I could put a silencer on. I resisted a beautiful mag sniper for this, so... Of course we do have our advanced mag shear ready to do a buttload of damage if need be. They're gonna be they're gonna be pretty difficult to spot, I think. Get up into that tower area. Yeah, I'm seeing some benefits of this this jump thing now. We should put that's one thing I want to put points in the boost pack as well. Actually, I think it's gonna be good long term. I know they've seen me already, but whatever. God damn it.
Come then. Meet your death.
Still technically sneaking. That was great. I can't see them half the time. I'm just shooting and hoping for the best. Oh, you bloody had you right then as well. You behind a tree? Who knows? Shoot. Just shoot and hope for the best. Alright. This is powerful stuff, because these are not low-level enemies either, and they're still getting utterly destroyed by this sniper rifle. I, however, have been defeated by a small gap. Come on, in. Oh my god, I literally cannot get through there. Alright. I wish I could control this one a little bit more. Like
Always
I can't.
worth checking. Never know what
I can't seem to. Like, if I've got the power, it's going to jump all the way. You know, I can't control it and jump only, like, a little bit. I was hoping to find more loot. There's one there. Just running around with a cutlass and nothing else like an absolute lunatic. Alright, that'll do, I guess.
I heard something.
There's a door here somewhere. Okay, now, this should not alert them. We've got that ability. Okay. Okay, Andreja. You're a toughie, aren't you? Bloody hell. Whoa, whoa, Nelly. Whoa, girl.
And once again, we are triumphant.
Jesus Christ. Disassembler specialized advanced bridger. Just another type of minigun, seemingly. Hit me like a goddamn truck. Ooh, did you pick? I didn't mean to say that though. A little bit of loot, and so I'm just gonna rob your friend if you don't mind, Andreja. I'm sure she doesn't mind. Seems fine. Nah. Alright, there was definitely another one. I don't know where the other one's gone. I'm 99% sure there was a second dude in there, but seems to have disappeared.
I thought I saw something. I need to be sure.
Okay. Don't know what you're talking about, but that's okay. There's nothing here. A grub. There's a Xeno grub. Andreja? You okay?
I don't know what to say. I thought there would be a chance to speak to him. To make amends. Or at least to hear him curse me for leaving him. I was prepared to accept that. I did not think I would find him like this.
Is
At
he a
least this
robot?
vermin didn't get him. He's been gone for... Well, clearly it's been some time. Look around. There will be correspondence from Jada Wong. I am sure of it. This cannot all be...
Is there meant to be a body here, or is he a robot? It's one of the two.
I trust you are well. Look after yourself.
I mean, that is that. Okay. I don't know. I don't know the answer to that. He's a robot, or there's an issue, or maybe there's a body somewhere that I've missed. Maybe upstairs. I mean, clearly they've been attacked, sure, but it doesn't necessarily mean he's dead. But, I mean, she's clearly seen something that I've not seen, given how she was talking about it. Refined rubbish. Contraband cache! The problem with the contraband ones is that we have to go and hand it in, like, straight away. We can't really ignore it for a while, you know? Otherwise, we're going to get caught.
I hope you can...
I don't...
Succeed at that before we are discovered.
I'm robbing your friend, Andreja. I'm sorry to tell you. I guess we need to be looting, actually. I'm sure for scavenging, wherever that is. Loot 75 containers, yeah, I suppose. Yeah. Varun Scripture. Permanently increased sneak bonus by 1%. Nice. Take that. Aaron Slate. Aaron, I know the last few years have been tough. I know he's definitely not a robot. I know you think we should just hide away from the world. I can't do that. We lost so many good people, and the monsters that are responsible are still out there. Their fake serpent god won't punish them for what they did, but someone has to. It's going to be me. I've joined the UC Vanguard. I know you told me that's risky, what with our past, but it turns out it's not a problem. Remember how we used to joke about the Den being so lax about patrolling? Turns out that works for their background checks too. And now when I find those zealots, I'll have the UC backing me up. They're not getting away. Once I've got my hands on them, we can find out if they've heard of this Commissar Kardik you mentioned. I'll send word when it's over.
You found something. Please, let me see it. I should have guessed. Jada was always the one to run towards trouble. Of course she would still be doing it now. In her own way.
She must be pretty determined.
She has been for as long as I have known her. Jada was younger than some of the other smugglers we contracted. There was concern she would be unreliable. As time went on, we called on her more and more often, eventually relying on her almost exclusively. She was sharp, a skilled pilot, and very, very determined. Always talking about her big plans for retirement. How she would live like a queen. I am not surprised that she would desire revenge. But to go this far, we need to find her. But before we go, I've discovered something else. And I do not know what to make of it. Aaron was composing a reply to Jada, but never sent it. It reads as if he was expecting the zealots to find him. That they knew where to look for him.
You built this place to hide from them.
And yet we found them here searching for him. How did they know? What bothers me, though, is that he mentions a name he should not know. Commissar Kardik.
So you know that name, don't you?
Yes, I do. For all of my assignments in the settled systems, Commissar has been my link to House Baroon. From him, I have received my orders, and he is the person to whom I have reported my success. He does not work with anyone outside House Baroon, and I am the only one who knows how and where to find him. Aaron should never have heard of him. It is hardly that simple. We must first make sure that Jada is safe, and perhaps she will be able to shed light on this. Let us head for the den.
Alright, that's probably why they give you contraband, because you're going there anyway, so... kind of perfect, right? To the den, sell our contraband, find out what the heck is going on here. I'm curious. As curious as George. Look, at half speed, this thing... they only go 70 actually. But does reactor points make a difference? I could add 5 more to this. It's a lot of skill points. To be fair, if I had 5 more reactor points, I would nearly max out. I'd still be... too short? 3 short?
Miss stay up late reading under the covers? Did you learn anything new from your book last night?
Don't pretend to be mad at me. I know you aren't really.
And
I learned that back on Earth, people used to use this.
Stay up late, reading under the covers. Despite being a nerdy kid, I was never that kid. We used to stay up late, sneak the TV on, and watch Eurotrash. It's just a very different idea. But very formative during my younger years.
Was there something you... Yes, of course.
Yeah, buy my rubbish, please. Can't imagine any of this is going to be any good, but we'll have a little look. DPS... no, not really. I'm surprised how good this shot is calibrated. Why is it so good? I know I've got some stuff on it, but still. Oh, well, that's not a shotgun, it's a jumpy. Yeah. I don't like heavy weapons. In any game, it's not like a thing against this game. I do not like heavy weapons. In video games, generally speaking. It's pretty cool. There we go. Okay, let's ask around a little bit. See if anyone's found Andresia's friend.
If you see anything unusual or illegal, make sure you report it. Vanguard's here for a reason. We'll take care of it. Haven't seen you around here before. Welcome to the den. Reina Marquez. I head up the Vanguard station here. Good to see another Vanguard pilot. You assigned here or just passing through?
Reina, we've definitely chatted before.
Right. Okay. Good. Was afraid I'd gotten another transfer
We
without
had
any
this
warning.
conversation before.
Nothing against you personally, of course.
Okay.
You need anything?
Look, see, look. It's all grayed out because we've had this conversation. I'm looking for Jada Huang.
Wang?
Wang.
Really? There are at least 3 other pilots based out of here I'd expect to receive complaints about first. Before we get started, I have to inform you there's a formal review process for the Vanguard, so don't expect any action for a while. Okay?
Not a
Now,
complaint.
what is the nature of your complaint?
I can't find her. Not here to complain, I just need to talk to her.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Force of habit, I suppose. Jada isn't here. Hasn't been here in a while. In fact, she's following up on some sensitive information. I'm not sure I should disclose any more than that.
Persuade.
It's not something I can just blurt out.
Negotiation. Hey, don't worry, I take care of my friends. Know what I mean? Wink wonk.
I'm going to pretend I didn't hear that.
Oh. How about a few credits?
I'm going to pretend I didn't hear that.
Oh no. How about a few credits? I can't do that one. She won't like it. I think you won't. Andreja won't like it. We'll be asking her what's so important.
Maybe I can make an exception.
We can still do this. You don't seem to understand. I need this information now. Go on.
I do
Oh, you
understand.
stunner.
I'm trying to figure out a way to help you, okay? I suppose it's not the end of the world. Jada came in a bit ago, all fired up over some hot lead. She's been focused on zealots ever since she was assigned here, but this was a whole other level. She was headed out to Groombridge to track them down. Never seen her so fixated.
No, anywhere but Groombridge.
If you know Jada, that's saying something. If you're headed out that way, be careful. Wouldn't surprise me if she's getting into all kinds of trouble.
Not Groombridge. Not Groombridge. Not again. I wonder if it's the same, because you remember when we were doing our Groombridge exploration, on one of the planets we ran into like a zealot facility kind of thing. I wonder if it's going to be the same place. Oh, wrong button. Whoops. Let's find out. Ah, goddamn Groombridge. I was hoping to never come back here. Why are you so dusty, computer desk? Come here. Oh no, my hands are dusty instead.
Unidentified ship. You are not authorized to be here.
Raptor?
State your business.
Okay.
Who the hell are you? And what are you doing here?
I wonder if that's Jada. Hey, I'm here with Andreja. We've been looking for you.
You're what? You've got to be kidding me. You show up here now of all times? Shit. I've got multiple ships inbound. Too late to run. Sure hope you're prepared for a fight.
Always. Wouldn't worry about it.
Shields are down. Redown, Captain.
My shields are not taking a lick of damage. Come here, you.
Bam! Down goes their grab drive.
It's so good.
Grab drive is out of commission.
You're not going anywhere for a while. So why don't you tell me what the hell you think you're doing, showing up here now?
Friends? Jay's just trying to make up for what happened years ago.
10 years after the fact? With nothing in between? You'll have to forgive me if I find that hard to believe. Suspicious, even. Look, my grab drive is fried. I need time to repair, if I can even manage it. You didn't take the opportunity to blow me up. So either that's not your goal, or you're playing some long game. You want to explain yourself? I can't stop you from coming over here. But I'm gonna be armed, and it's gonna be aimed at her head. Just so we're all clear.
I don't think Raptor's a robot. Raptor! Jada! We can't go on together with suspicious minds, okay? We can't go on together with suspicious minds. Suspicious minds. My ship's overpowered. It's too strong. I'm glad that I've still got some firing capability. Because I'm pretty sure I could just load this thing with auto turrets and not worry about a single thing. You know, I could just like fly around like a maniac. I'm not going to bother with that one. It's miles away. Onto the Raptor. I really need to keep an eye out for something that I can use for a thumbnail. Because I'm going to struggle on this video. I'm going to take a picture of Andrea's friend, maybe. Well, we should take a picture while we're docked. That might be cool. This looks like a Varun ship. Oh, okay, right. It's not going to be perfect, but at least it's something. And she's pointing a gun at my head, which is nice. No, her eyes shut. Let me see if I can make... Do you want depth of field, maybe? Any minute now. Why is this not working? Yeah, see, that goes that way. That's what I expected. But fast start doesn't do anything. Okay, whatever. Get some brightness in there. And then filter, I guess. It's something. There's nothing else I can do for this video. That one's not bad. Let's just flick through them. One of them will be a thumbnail. Really wish her eyes were open. That would make my life a lot easier. Okay. Hey.
How can you possibly show your face?
I am glad to see that you are safe, Jada. I am sorry if this is difficult for you.
She's not a robot.
Difficult? Are you serious right now? You set us up, killed my friends, and then a decade later you show up like nothing happened? Have you lost your mind?
Set you up? I was not behind that. It was zealots, you know that. We were all attacked.
Don't bullshit me. Not now. And who the hell are you? A backup dancer?
I wish. Negotiation, we're just here to check up on you, make sure that you're alright.
Okay. Clearly I'm fine, relatively speaking. You've got some explaining to do, though. What are you doing here with her? You don't look like Varun to me.
Andreja, we're looking for... Andreja was worried about you.
Worried? Worried she hadn't finished me off, maybe. I knew it was only a matter of time.
What are you talking about? I have never acted against you.
You know, for a while I told myself it was a coincidence that you disappeared once the shooting started. That you were long gone when the dust settled. Told myself, no, it couldn't possibly be her. Not after all those years we spent working together. We're friends. So I went after the zealots. And then I found out the truth. Your damned High Council. They knew. Told the zealots where to find us.
That's not true. That cannot be true.
Oh, it is.
How? How do you know this? If you have proof, I need to see it right now.
You don't get to demand anything of me, Andreja. I know what I've seen.
If you're so sure of this, let's see the proof. Convince us.
I don't have... It doesn't work like that. I've put things together over the years. Slates, communications, interrogations.
A name, Jada. Give me a name. You must have heard one by now.
Tomasar. Tomasar Kadik. That's the bastard from the High Council who's been helping the zealots.
Did you hear this from Aaron?
Aaron? What? No. I haven't talked to him in a year. What do you know about it?
Jada, I swear on the serpent himself, I would never betray you. I need time to make this right. Can we go somewhere and talk?
I am not giving up on this. I tracked them this far, and I'm going to see this through. You want your proof? Well, they have it.
Sorry about that. I was dusting.
That's him! That's the bastard responsible for the ambush! If you're not lying to me, then you better help me take him down. Otherwise, I'll just have to destroy you both! Get back to your ship!
Because the Varun aren't, like, implicitly evil or anything, right? It's just the Zealots who have branched off and are doing bad shit. But of course, that means it's like modern-day Muslims, where some people won't trust them at all.
In the knowledge that the Great Serpent has truly blessed my ship and my crew.
Which is obviously silly.
Why else would he have
Just to
delivered unto
confirm.
me the dregs
separation,
of our
Captain.
purge
Perfect.
years ago? The awful that escaped our righteous justice.
Pathetic got their grab drive. Who betrayed the charge laid upon them by the
He
great
just hasn't stopped him.
gave you over to us to atone for their sins.
It always irks me that you escaped the fate you deserved. But now, the serpent sets my mind at ease. And
Mate.
in his name, I will cleanse your filth from this universe.
You've been dead for like 10 minutes. Like, you know, no harm, buddy. Oh, bless Raptor. A teeny tiny little ship. I was wondering if that would be a good thumbnail. The lighting is just unfortunate. It's cool down there, but it's not going to work for... You kind of need to be able to see it. It's going to be that way, I think. It's not doing it for me.
And move.
Treasure! This must be weird for you.
I do not understand. It cannot be possible that the High Council would betray us like that. He must have been lying.
Wouldn't be the first time that politicians have worked with what seem like separatist groups to achieve their own aims, whilst, you know, claiming ignorance in the public eye. Seemed pretty sure of himself.
Zealots have interpreted the teachings of Jinan Varun in the most hostile way possible, and are convinced they are the only true followers of the Great Serpent. They have always been certain in their beliefs and actions. Does not make them correct. Something about this does not feel right. This message. The code at the bottom. I have seen this before. I know where we need to go.
Oh?
I must explain. House Varun values secrecy above nearly all else. Those of us sent out into the settled systems, we cannot return.
Okay.
Maybe not forever, but certainly until our mission has been accomplished. When we are assigned a mission, we are taken to a point outside of House Varun's domain. We do not jump ourselves. We are never given the coordinates for Varun Kai, our homeworld. We literally cannot return. Only a select few are ever trusted with that knowledge. I can never go home. Unless I am permitted.
Oh, that's sad. Must be some other way.
Perhaps there is. I cannot travel to my home, but I can reach out another way. But it means putting you in danger in a way you have not been before. I cannot say for certain what will happen.
Yeah, don't worry about it. Plenty of danger. I signed on for this no matter what.
Thank you. That means a great deal. There is an old derelict star station where I may get answers. I know that seems vague. It will become clear when we arrive.
Right. Away we go. Oh, can't fast travel apparently. Away we go. This mission, again, I say this a lot in this game, but it's more than I expected, you know? Can I photo mode during this? No, sad. As in, it's just, because Barrett's was quite short. Barrett's was a big thing.
Locks, air pressure, drive.
I'm not convinced Barrett's was
good to go, Cap.
the friendship mission, because we didn't get this one from Andreja until we hit friendship level. You know, it popped up that we'd become friends with her, and then we got this mission, right? So, I don't know. It's interesting. Stretch. Oh god, I still want to find a better reactor if we can get one. I know we maxed out, as in we checked at our base and there weren't any better ones, but that doesn't mean there aren't any better ones. Maybe we can get a better one if we just go to maybe there's a space station out there or whatever, a location that's going to sell me a better reactor. I want more points to spend. We can get 5 more, but that's still 3 short. So if I can get 3 more, we can max everything out. As long as you ignore grav drive, which I will ignore. I'm going to hail first, actually. That's ominous. Right, okay, photo. Maybe. Look at the best lighting. Nice lighting's up there. These space shots always look better. Wait. The space shots always look so much better if you've got some nice dramatic lighting. The lighting is just consistently in a terrible location for me at the moment. So this is not going to look as cool from underneath. Nah. One day, folks. One day. It's going to have to be the last with the shut eye. It's just because she had her eyes shut. I could have just waited a second. I'm sure she would have unblinked, but time waits for no man.
And we're docking.
Okay, so why are we... I guess this is where Andreja was dropped off, probably. Hey, Vasco.
Captain, do you require my assistance?
I will say again, there is danger for you here, likely for us both. I need you to trust me.
I trust you. I'll trust you more if you go in the correct direction rather than walking into a wall. Come on, there you go, there you go.
Please disregard. I attempted an informal
These stations
greeting.
were built by the United Colonies during the Serpent's Crusade. They were abandoned when peace was brokered. They are an excellent place to hide in plain sight.
Okay. Spooky.
Before we go any further, I cannot stress this enough. Keep your weapons at your side. Do not make any sudden moves. Do nothing to appear hostile.
Okay, I trust you.
Thank you. Please give me a moment.
I'm gonna keep the weapon away. Is it like a secret compartment? This could be good for a photo mode. I'm expecting this to open. Oh, well, oh, there we go. Game's struggling a little bit with Andreja today. It would be a Bethesda game if the companions weren't just an utter disaster. Star Station UCN 48. Okay. All good so far. Sorry if you hear a little banging every now and again, by the way. Whenever there's a window open or a door open in the house, this door, oh hello, this door just goes bum bum, bum bum, constantly. Just pretend it's my heartbeat for this dramatic moment.
And it seems you have brought someone with you, which is disappointing.
Tomsar.
Completely against the rules of
I thought Tomsar was a rank initially.
You have to explain yourself before I relay this to the High Council.
Let's get up there first, buddy. say, buddy, Tomisar could be the one behind it all, seemingly.
I am not the one who needs to explain himself, Tomisar.
You tell him, Andreja.
I am surprised by your tone. What has gotten into you? This is very unlike you. Almost insubordinate.
I know what you have done. The messages you sent.
You are not making any sense. Of course I send you messages. That is how this works. That is how it has always worked.
Not to me. To the zealots. To the fanatics who murdered my friends, who tried to murder me.
You must be mistaken. Or perhaps confused. Nothing like that has ever happened.
Enough! I have the transcripts, Tomisar. You did this. You told them where to find us.
Now, let's just take a moment. No one wants to make accusations they might regret. You are from that Constellation group. I've heard all about you.
I'm famous.
You have turned her against me, filled her head with lies. This will not be allowed to stand.
Okay, buddy. Sounds like I'm just here for the fireworks, pal.
I think you shall find that to be a terrible mistake.
Doubt it.
I said enough! This is between you and me.
This has gone far enough. Talk some sense into her at once. Neither of you would dare lift a finger against me. Against House Varun.
Mate. I would kill thousands of people with no hesitation. Maybe being a little more honest would help.
But I am. If you let Andreja hurt me, I am her only link to the High Council. To House Varun. Without me, she can never return home. You must make her listen to reason.
He is responsible. He deserves to die.
Did you not hear me? You do this, you lose everything.
I heard you. I know what it costs me. But he deserves it. Does he not?
He does. Isn't there some other way?
I do not know. Maybe. Maybe if the High Council sees what he has done.
Show the council. Let them deal with him.
Fine.
Oh.
Consider yourself fortunate. You get to live.
I'm sorry, Andreja.
This is not over. The High Council will hear of your treason.
Perhaps they will hear of your actions as well, Tomisar. Think on that. Come. Let us leave this place. I wish to return to the lodge.
Okay,
You
okay.
will regret this.
No, I'm never allowed to fast travel. Alright, come on, Andreja. That was slightly anticlimactic, I think. I don't know. She's a good egg, though, and, like, yeah, it must be tough for her, because she probably has lots of love for her home planet. We really only hear of Varun in the context of the Zealots. Obviously, we met the ambassador, the House Varun ambassador to the UC. He was a lovely person. He was a nice guy. Like, had no problems with him. Bit weird, but a lovely guy, generally speaking. Hey, Vasky.
Captain, it is.
But it's hard to separate that from what you hear all the time. But yeah, I'm sure she has lots of love for her home planet, etc., and she wants to go back there one day, even though the higher-ups may have betrayed her.
Clear.
How do you disconnect your loyalty to your country, let's say, or to your planet? I mean, it works for real life as well. How do you disconnect your loyalty to your country and to your people, yada, 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 say you're in the army or whatever, versus your hatred of the higher-ups who are typically corrupt and working against you in some way, you know? Think about the Iraq War. All that kind of jazz. How does it feel murdering people for such an unjust cause? I can see why it turns some people against their country as opposed to turning it just against the people responsible. Maybe just renounce patriotism as a concept.
I'd like to talk to you about something, when you have the chance.
In a bit, buddy. Have a a quick chat with Andreja first, if I can find where I'm meant to be doing that. This is her bedroom. Keeps it nice and tidy.
How are you?
How are you?
Thank you for coming back here with me. I fear that after all that has happened, I am unsure of my place in House Varun. This room may now be the only place I have left to call home.
If you have a room in House Varun, would you call it House Varun? Whatever happens next, we'll face it together.
It is reassuring to hear you say that, but still, I do not know how to live without some connection to House Varun. The Great Serpent has always been a guiding force in my life. The force that drives all that I do. What if I have lost that?
This is again the same thing in that your religion exists outside of the corruption that guides it. You know what I mean? Like if you're a Catholic, Catholics, you've got plenty of good founding, Catholic or Muslim at the moment, you know, any religion, generally speaking, has people who have done terrible things in the name of the religion, but it doesn't denounce the religion itself. Catholics with, you know, raping all these people in the church, basically. Clearly all these priests are terrible, terrible people. I can see why that would shake your faith in the religion, if those priests are the people you've been listening to, yada, yada, yada. But the foundational tenets on what your religion is based on are still sound and should guide you in the end. People are fallible, but I don't think religion should be, in a way. Your connection to the Great Serpent was never through Thomasar, it's still there inside you.
Yes, that is true. Whatever else has happened or will happen, the Great Serpent still holds a purpose for me. You have been by my side through all of this, the most turbulent time in my life. And you have supported me, faithfully. I have never been able to count on any single person the way I have with you. If I am repeating myself, you will have to forgive me. I cannot overstate what it means to me.
Would I date someone if they believed in the Great Serpent? Probably not. There's nothing wrong with that. You know, there's no reason that believing in the Great Serpent is any more wackadoodle than someone who believes in, you know, any god, really. You know, you look at the gods in Hinduism, Sikhism, whatever, there's tons of gods and lots of them are cuckoo bananas. Same with Christianity's god. Don't get me wrong, all gods in my eyes are pretty cuckoo bananas. I don't think I'd date someone who's properly religious, full stop. And again, it's not that I have anything wrong with that. I just don't think our lives or our approach to lives would necessarily mesh together. You know what I mean? Always be here for you. I love you.
Well, that is... I'm sorry. I need a moment.
Come on, Andreja.
I admit this is a surprise. I did not quite realize you felt this way about me.
But... yeah.
If you mean it, my feelings are not so different from yours.
Aww.
We must be clear on one thing from the very beginning. I do not share. If you are mine, then you are mine alone. No one else will come between us. If that is not a commitment you are willing to make, I understand, but I will not compromise.
It's a slightly awkward thing to say at the very outset. Like, it's something that all relationships should clarify early on, don't get me wrong. Like, if you're dating someone, you should have this conversation pretty early, because you want to make sure you're both going in with the same expectations. Especially as you get older. Like, my last first date, you know, kids, marriage, all of it comes up, because at the end of the day, why waste your time dating someone if you're not going to mesh on those ideals? I'm not sure I would bring it up as like the second sentence I ever said, but I suspect the reason the game is doing that is just to make sure that you're aware that if you commit to Andreja at this point, you can't then go and commit romantically to anyone else. You probably can, but maybe she'll be pissed off and it'll break your relationship. Lots of games are all like, yeah, just, you know...
Why have you gone quiet?
I'm sorry, I'm talking to YouTube. Be with whoever you want, and obviously that's not the case. I'm all yours for as long as you want me.
Then truly nothing can stop us. We will be a force to be reckoned with. You have brought a joy to my life that I could not have imagined and could never have expected. With you at my side, love,
Oh.
I look forward to everything that comes next.
Oh, Andresia considers you an ally. Ally? Is that the word we're going to use here?
Hello, excellent to see you.
Can I tell you something?
I know that tone. Very well. What is it?
Can't stop thinking about you, even when you're right here next to me.
Thank you, dearest. You are not so bad yourself.
This isn't flirting.
Take care of yourself.
It's romantic talk. I don't know. Flirting to me has to have like, I guess, I don't know. For some, right? Maybe it's just personal preference. For me, flirting is inherently like a little bit sexual, basically. I guess it probably isn't. But I would call what we like if it's romantic. I don't know if I'd call it flirting per se.
Ever since I got here,
But no, it probably
this has
should be.
felt like home.
Yeah.
These people are family. I hope it feels that way for you too.
Also, I'm curious. I've got an artifact. Right, we built the armillary on our ship, right? But we've changed ships since then. Is it still there? The armillary, the thing that we're putting the artifacts in. I have no idea. Right. What's final glimpses? Oh, right. Okay. Right. So yeah, we have just completed Andresia's quest. It really makes me think that we haven't done it for Barrett because that was quite a large quest. I'm hoping something more comes of it at some point because it was a little bit anticlimactic at the end, but who knows. Either way, great success. Next video, I'm going to go get a couple more levels, as I do. Am I? I don't know. I can't be bothered. There's not many more points we need. I do want to get down here. I don't know if I even need leadership anymore, honestly, because companions can gain affinity outside of being with you, though. Although mainly in the main quest. But yeah, we probably still want that. So I want to pick that up. And probably max that out, I guess. There's about 4 or 5 skills I want. Everything after that is just pure bonus. Right, let's go through that. We want ship command, leadership, maybe even only 1 point in leadership, but we're going to need more because we need to spend 4 points. So probably 4 points in leadership. Maybe commerce or persuasion instead. Yeah, we only need 1 for persuasion, so probably not all in leadership. So I want a bit of leadership, I want ship command, I want armor piercing and marksmanship and sniper cert, and probably sharpshooting as well. Yeah, because that's crazy, 50% more damage on headshots. And I want a neutronic fusion, and I want to level up a couple of ones we've already got. In terms of skills I really, like the skills that I want, that's it. I also want concealment, but God knows what I'm going to put the points in here. Probably wellness and weightlifting. Yeah. 1 point in there, 3 points in there. That would get us down to... No, 1 point in that, 4 points in that, and that would get us down to concealment, which I also want. So there's a few there. There's probably about 30 or 40 levels. But the point is, I said level 100 would be my happy sort of spot, and it looks like that's going to be the case. Either way, thank you very much for joining me. I'll see you lovely folks very soon. Cheers much love as always. Bye-bye.